Hello everybody, it is I, Kyle. Well, something's different about this Let's Play in particular, besides my audio quality being less than normal. Zaamir is going to be heading this Let's Play.
Hey, how you doing, guys? It's Zaamir here. Kyle, in his poor, sad childhood, has not played a good majority of GameCube games that other people have played, namely me and him. He's played games that I haven't, and I have played games that he hasn't. Namely, Spider-Man 1, a player's choice game back in the day, and a platinum hit on top of that as well. So, let's continue on now and show you what Spider-Man 1 is about, going back to our roots. Basically creating a substandard for all licensed games in the future. The standard being Spider-Man 2, which we'll probably do later on as another Let's Play. But right now, we'll focus on Spider-Man 1.
Going in chronology, basically.
Yep. Chronemics is a good thing.
You can press start if you want.
Alrighty, so now further ado, we shall begin.
Alright, so as Zaamir has already stated, I have very little to no experience with this game. He does, so he's the one playing, and he's primarily the one commentating. That's why he's actually using my headset instead. Well, since he's the one talking, it's gonna be
Alright, so I'm gonna do a little special for this little Let's Play, just to make it a very nice Let's Play in general. I'm gonna use two cheats. Yes, it's cheating, blah blah blah. But one is a cheat.
Get good, scrub.
No, one is a cheat, and the other is a modification, so to speak. So it's not as much of a cheat, it's just more of a fancy, have fun kind of thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is enter the first cheat, which those who don't know this game won't even expect when I'm gonna even type in. What do you think it is? Ah, shut up. Yeah.
Sorry,
so, koala.
I could just tell anyways. And also, we did record this previously, but the audio wasn't that good because we were using a different microphone. So now we're using two separate microphones instead.
Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm typing in the second one now, which is dodge this. And no, it does not give you an inherent ability to dodge every attack in the game. That is not how it works.
You mean this isn't game breaking? Fuck this.
Nah. Well, one of them kind of is, because then you don't have to spend a lot of time. And for the sake of your viewers, we'll go to training, I guess.
Of which there are about 30 subscribers.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, so you're going to explain what classic and enhanced
So
are?
classic and enhanced is just the control style. So classic is just R is swinging, L is zipping, Z is this, so on and so forth. Enhanced is just changes of some of the controls. So if I recall, Z is swing, like it's just different. Depends on how you like it. So we'll just do classic. Classic is typically the best thing. And yes, we want to make sure we move the control stick. The control pad on the GameCube isn't exactly the best.
Yeah.
So the loading screen is typically, a spider coming down with a hint. Nice hints. Very nice hints.
Greetings. Welcome to the tutorial.
Also, you may notice this is actually who's this guy?
Bad guys, do the
This
whole
is the-
superhero thing. Blah, blah, blah. Well, everyone's got to start somewhere. Trust me, when you're hip deep in trouble later on, you'll be glad you went through this. All right, now let's get started. Now get the gum out of your ears and listen good. Touch the question mark directly in front of you.
So what Kyle was trying to say is that the voice actor who just talked, the narrator, that is Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell, if you guys have seen Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire, that is the announcer in the ring before Spider-Man comes on and fights Bonesaw. Basically that guy who's like, with the glass who said, the human spider, that's all you guys, like, yeah. He's like, that sucks. Then he says, the amazing Spider-Man. Then, yeah, that's the guy, the announcer. That is who Bruce Campbell
Wasn't
is.
Spider-Man trying to go with
Good
the
see that
man
you can follow
spider?
basic instructions.
No, the human
Now,
spider.
These question marks
That's lame.
will teach you how
Exactly,
to
so he
use
said
your
that's
powers.
lame.
Check out the compass. Your compass will point straight towards your next objective. Up on the compass means forward to you. You follow me? Well, stop following me or I'll have you arrested.
And yes, this guy is comedic. He
He also appears in Spider-Man 2 as well.
Yeah. I don't know which one he's more funnier in. What the heck?
Camera, what is that? What's going on?
Oh no,
Now,
the reason
this
is because
is the height meter.
we haven't gotten that far in the tutorial where it allows us to.
It lets you know how much higher or lower you are from the next objective. Now, you are the little red dot, and your target is blue. So now's your chance to self-test for color blindness. Anyway, using the compass and height meter together, you should be able to find your next objective, no matter where it is. Go ahead, give it a shot. I'll wait. But not for long.
So basically, just to recap, the compass, wherever the arrow is, if the arrow is dead in front of the compass, that means you're going in the right direction. And the height meter, if you see the red is you, the blue is the next objective. So since the blue is higher than the red in this case, that means I need to go upwards.
This is incredible.
And Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man
you're
can.
easily impressed, aren't you? You haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet.
So see how the red is almost level with the blue, and that's only because now that I'm here, the blue and the red, you can't see the blue anymore. And once you can't see the blue anymore, that means you're right there.
Ooh, that's some view, huh? Okay, well look, it's just training, right? To rotate the camera, push left or right on the C stick. You can recenter the camera behind you by pushing down on the C stick.
So yeah, we're basically going over basic controls.
Basic training.
Just to show this area off, pretty much.
Yeah. And when the compass, you saw how the compass started to have a seizure, with just blinking white the entire time. That basically means you're at your destination. That combined with the height meter as well. So see how it's doing that right now? That means we're within distance of our next location or objective,
Okay,
so
the
to speak.
topic at hand is web swinging. But let's get one thing straight first. Do not try this at home, okay? Your house isn't nearly tall enough. Now that the public service message is out of the way, press the R button to start web swinging. Now, if you need to floor it, hold down the R button while you swing. You'll go faster, but you won't turn with beans. Web swing over to your next objective. Use your compass and height meter to find it.
And yeah, that thing has some of these scenes have a lot of fucking lag.
Yeah, so I was about to say.
So if you just press the swing button, you'll go this way, and you have a lot of mobility. You'll just go everywhere. But if you hold down the swing button, your mobility will start to drop balls. But you'll be able to you'll go faster. So it's just a matter of, it's like a car. If you go really fast, it's harder to handle, and when you're going slow, you can turn easily.
But Zaamir, we gotta go fast.
Yes, but this is Spider-Man, not Sonic.
Here's a little party favor for you. A combo power.
Spider Sonic, Spider
locate
Sonic.
Well, I mean,
as
Spider-Man
many
can only
babies
go
as you
already
can.
can go up to 200 miles
Each
per
time
hour.
you get
so.
one, you'll unlock a new web power or combo to add to your list of attacks. For those of you playing along at home, that's a good thing. Oh, and for those of you with short-term memory issues, which would be most of you, you can check out a list of the combos you've unlocked in the pause menu.
Okay, now in response to that, he's only going 200 miles per hour due to momentum. Sonic runs faster than that
Are you ready to dish
due
out
to
some
simply because he
old-fashioned
can.
justice? Throw a punch with the B button.
No, I'm talking about on the ground. He
Kick
can run
with
up to
the X
200
button.
miles per hour.
Wah!
Yes, he can.
You can also do more powerful combo
the
attacks
comics, yes, he can
by
run up to
quickly
200
pressing
miles per
different
hour.
buttons.
I don't think that's enough to break the sound barrier.
All right, kiddo, let's see what you got.
Sound
What you
barrier is
doing up here,
about-
pencil neck?
Alright, so...
We just talked through that whole thing.
Yes, we did.
Now, what you notice here is that this is the effect of which cheat?
The dodge this cheat I did, I told you it doesn't make you dodge attack. What it does, it allows Matrix-style attacks. So when I hit and I do a critical
You did a
hit...
split.
Yeah, so when
Look what
I
I
do
can
a
do,
critical
Mom.
hit, then it does a Matrix-style move.
Cool.
Well, good for you. If you want to throw some more goons around, knock on the door by facing it and pressing the punch button. I'm going to grab a ham sandwich. Whenever you're done beating bad guys up, follow your compass and height meter.
Ham sandwich would be good right about now.
I can't even have him anyway, so haha. So if you want, for your own pleasure and guilty pleasure, you could just knock by punching the door.
lost, kid?
And then another one comes out and you beat it half to death. Like this.
Bye-bye.
Insta-death.
And
Or no,
splits.
insta-knockout. Technically, it doesn't kill people, but...
I'm pretty sure the Superior Spider-Man did.
Well, that's only because it was Doc Ock. Shut up.
Okay. So here
The
you
less
are
we
on the
mentioned
side of
about
the
him,
That's
the
why
better.
they brought Peter
Your
back,
next
because he was
marker
within his
is up, so
subconscious.
you could crawl,
Get out of here.
but I know you. No, you want to go fast. You want it now. Well,
Yes.
I'll tell you a secret. If you press the L button
Sounds
while
like a
crawling on
relationship
wall,
sometimes.
you'll web zip in the direction you're
You
crawling.
want to go fast, you want
Huh?
it now.
Who's your buddy?
Don't edit that out. Make sure it's in there. Yeah.
We gotta go fast.
But wait, there's more. If you press the L button while you're running, you'll web zip in the direction you're moving.
So you're going to
Yay.
be sucking in your own tightrope via your hand.
Now, if you're standing still and you press the L button, you'll web zip straight up, as long as there's something to stick to above you. Otherwise, you'll just fly out into space forever. Alrighty, you're almost done. So why don't we end with something a little fancy? If you hold the Y button and quickly press the L button, you can suspend yourself from a web line and slowly raise or lower yourself. This is a sneaky way to check out unfamiliar areas. The yo-yo, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I skipped the scene.
Well, that was a pretty full day, huh?
Oh, okay.
So look, if you need to go over this tutorial, or if you just plain missed me, which, who could blame you, you can access basic training from the menu anytime you want. So, follow your compass and height meter to the exit. Good luck. I said, good luck. Good luck means goodbye. See, there's nothing more to see here. We're done. That's a wrap. You
Get
got
the
it?
fuck out, scrub.
Yeah, because I'm not
Move on with
moving,
your
so
life.
he keeps talking.
Crying out loud, these people.
So he talks for that little bit if you don't move and hurry up and get out from this area. So you see how the height meter is like...
Yeah, you raise up as you get higher. I
Yeah.
think anybody can tell that.
Yeah, pretty much. And when he was making that joke about short-term people, which most of you, he knows how college students
Good
are.
job, kid. You might just make something of yourself after all. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
For those watching that are 15 and under, unless you're really smart and are in college, you
High school
will
is
know.
easy. Do not misconstrue. High school is the easiest thing you'll have to go through.
Less freedom, yes, but easy.
Well, school in general is the easiest thing you're going to have to go through. You go to college or the
This
real
is how
world,
my story
you're
begins.
going to get your ass
My
kicked.
Uncle Ben and Aunt May raised me like a son. They never had much money, though. I thought my powers could help make up for that. The last time I saw Uncle Ben alive, we argued. I took out my frustration in the ring. Poor Bonesaw never even saw me coming.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
The fight promoter cheated me, so I didn't think it was my problem when he got robbed.
12 Henry, call back on that 187 in connection with the carjacking at the 42nd Street Library.
10-4. Suspect is believed to be a member of the Skulls gang. Proceed with caution.
Uncle!
Okay, now what I have to say is that the CG is pretty good in this game, because the characters do actually resemble their models
Yeah.
in the... Their models actually resemble those in the movie.
That's
However,
true.
the in-game models, on the other hand,
Eek.
yeah, they look like they belong in the Nintendo 64 sometimes.
Uncle Ben
Some of them.
murdered.
And
I
it's
have to
suddenly
find the
daytime.
guy who did it.
Somehow.
Well, I guess the sun's right, we were in a shadow.
Yeah, but in the movie...
In
And,
CGI.
and some of you might be wondering, this isn't how it happened in the
Spider-Man is a
movie.
different
You'd be
story.
right.
You're
But
dead right.
the movie would don't. But if the game played exactly like the movie, this game would probably be over in literally an hour. Of course, there are some speedrunners that do that, but you're not going to do that in your first time.
Alright, so I had failed to show what Koala was. Koala basically unlocks.
I thought it was actually better that you just do it now when we're actually in the level than in the tutorial.
Yeah. So basically, so it unlocks every single combat combo that I have, including power-ups such
Yeah.
as Web Gloves, Web Dome, and Impact Web. And Web Yank is already there. So, further ado, the first, oh my god.
If you can do anything.
First
Okay.
one, the first spider is right here, but since I've already activated Koala, it's not there this time.
I thought it was last time.
Not there this time.
Huh. Odd.
Oh, and there's a fun feature in this game which you don't get to really do in a lot of other games. This! Unless he smacks in there, and you can
It's
just,
like
you can just
Diddy.
punch him to death. Or if you want, do a suplex.
It's like a Diddy Kong, except
Exactly.
Funny,
So you
yeah.
can punch him up. You can punch him up until he crashes into something, and then you can end him off.
They didn't know anything, but I'm just
pretty
getting
cool.
started.
So that's a nice feature in this game. So now the compass is telling me this way, and we go higher.
And Spider-Man's webs aren't attacking the buildings. That wasn't a feature until Spider-Man 2. But
Yeah.
we'll
So
get more
basically,
to that.
because they said
Also, Treyarch, look to your left and you'll see.
exactly. You'll see a lot of advertising.
Yeah, I know. They do that in every Spider-Man game. You'll see Beanox Studios sign on Amazing Spider-Man, or even just.
That's
Spider-Man
another
Blood and
standard
Shadows.
set by Spider-Man 1.
Let me go.
Another
Pretty
dead
much.
end.
But it makes sense.
Oh,
I
and a
guess.
good combo on typically ground enemies, or just enemies in typically ground enemies, is what happens is when you jump when you typically jump or double jump and you press X, the kick button or the punch button in the air, you hold like Sonic. You home in on them and you punch them. I'm so serious.
It's like in some games, some characters just have these natural these natural homing attacks. Like with Mario and Mario Galaxy, you can actually, if you time it right, you can actually be able to.
So
okay, it's easy to explain when I actually do that.
yeah. So when you do it the first time, you bounce off and you do that. However, if you're doing consecutively within a certain span, he doesn't bounce off. He just does that. So what you can do is it takes turns. So when it does the second time, you can just hold down A and you can immediately grasp on.
That's actually kind of cool.
So I can kick him off, then I can kick him again, and then just get right on him, and then slow-mo matrix.
Kick down.
Boom.
Brutality.
So that's typically, if you've played this game enough and you understand how the mechanics and the physics work in this game, you could essentially just do that. So you could come in with a cannonball kick, then I could just...
So yeah, in other words, what you're saying is that there's a lot of options here.
Yeah. Even though it only looks like it's just combos and combos and
But
combos, if you play around with the physics, if you actually try to understand how the game works,
you can do some kind of cool.
you can
What
do some
happened?
real-
Can you turn around and see that guy?
Oh,
Okay,
he
he's
just
gone.
yeah, he just
Yeah,
disappeared.
it looked like he was falling off.
And
then
yes,
just
you
stopped,
can instant KO enemies by yanking them off the building.
which somehow doesn't kill them.
Yes, it
Anyways,
does. Well,
you-
I mean, we don't know that because the thing about the thing about Spider-Man 1 is it's in levels. And the levels are set up depending on which setting you're in. So in this case, we're on rooftop setting. So we're never going to ever touch the ground. If you go too low, then you die. But I'm not going to do that. And the way you know if you're going to die or not, if you're already at the end of your height meter. So see how the height meter is dropping? If you're already at the end down there, any lower will kill you.
Well, damn.
That's how you know if you're going too low or too high. And that's
Alright.
typically only in these kind of games. In a higher level, rooftop level, that kind of stuff kind of games. And alright, so I'm gonna show you a little something. It's called a secret area. So basically, in each level, not necessarily in each level, in some levels, there's special places in which if you just explore a little and understand how it works, understand how the secret area works, you can be able to unlock it. And what happens is you get extra points at the end, which can be used to buy things from the spider store, which we'll find out later on as we finish the game. I'll show you some of the stuff you can buy, and I'll buy some of the stuff. Why not?
Okay, and also, can you also save right after this just in case?
Yeah. So this is one part of this secret area right here. Some have two parts, some have single one parts. So this is one part. I think this is the one where it has to do with This is the one that has to do with where are you?
I forgot what you were looking for exactly.
Because what?
Oh wait, you're looking for. I think I remember now. Because we did this recording before, but
yeah.
we're redoing.
So
the whole
in this
thing.
case, what is here is a purse, if I recall.
You sure it doesn't? Oh yeah, it did appear last time, but we're just gonna grab it.
Yeah. Or wait.
And another thing is that it's not because of limitations, I guess. A lot of these areas are gonna look the same. Well, in this particular area, you're gonna see a lot of samey looking buildings.
Actually, I think I know what happened.
What happened?
Remember how we did start? And remember how we still have more other save files?
Yeah.
It kind of like, even though we are starting over from the beginning and the other levels aren't unlocked in this start, the stuff that we collected and stuff that we done
You mean a carry zone?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So in other words, I can't show off the secret area because we had played this earlier.
Who's that?
Oh, that's what?
Yeah.
This freak away.
So wait.
God damn it, bullets.
So seriously, you can't show it off.
That's the reason why that golden spider, you didn't see it at the beginning.
I know. I thought it was weird because I remember seeing it before.
Yeah.
A carjacker killed an old man earlier today. The killer's a skull. Where is he?
I can't tell you. He killed me.
What makes you think I won't?
So Spider-Man is now Batman. Interrogation.
I'm only gonna ask you this one time.
Exactly.
Actually, you do the voice. You do the voice.
I'm only gonna ask you this one time.
Thanks.
Where is the shooter?
Where are the drugs going? Oh God. I haven't done a Batman voice in a while, so that probably even sounded sloppy.
No, I think that's.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to the warehouse, which the entrance is to a rooftop. Therefore, rooftop-like level.
Hey, you!
If you ever want to do the Batman voice just cause and you think it'll be funny, just go ahead and do it.
Heck yeah, what are you kidding?
So if you just want to do that spontaneously during the scene, then just do it.
Sounds like the police are closing in. They can have whatever's left after I'm done.
So see how it says no secrets found is because I already found it earlier. So you can only find one secret area once, so to speak.
So if you want to get the highest score, you had to do it all in one go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can, yeah, if you want the highest score, yeah.
That's kind of BS. Okay, yes, save. Just once.
I'm going to overwrite the other files.
Yeah, that's fine.